We are live out there in Facebook land, YouTube land, getting a couple different shots of the track. Race number one, you're looking at 3.5 minutes. Race number one, you are looking at 3.5 minutes. Drivers from race number 16, four-wheel drive expert. Need you on the track to corner marshal. That would be Keller, Jensen, Hastings, Calvario. Pretty sure Adolph already took off, and I think Justin is already out as well. So I am going to need quite a few volunteers. Race number one, you're looking at 3 minutes.
3 minutes to the start of the race.
You're looking at 3 minutes. You're the best. You want to know what I say to that? 2 thumbs up, baby. I don't know if I can do that with streaming right now. I would get copyright infringement. They'll yell at me. So, but I can do this. Chicken, banana. Chicken, banana. Race number one, you're looking at 2.5 minutes. You guys can roll them out, check them in. It's going to be Albert Rodriguez on the 1, Brandon Dorff on the 2, Washington on the 3, and Mr. Kraus on the 4. Top 2 looking to find their way into that B-Man event. That will be race number 3. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Let's get it up. Let's get it on. Race number one going live in 1:30. I got Rodriguez. I got Kraus. I got Washington. Mr. Dorff, are you a go, no go? You've got 1:15. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals, John. Your marshal right here, please. And again, I am looking for 1. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps. I am looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 volunteer corner marshals. No more laps.
Albert Rodriguez.
Line up the cars. Rodriguez on the 1. Dorff
1 minute
on
to the start
2,
of the race.
Washington on the 3. Kraus on the 4.
Christopher Washington.
Yep. Okay.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. And I will be looking for quite a few volunteer marshals after this race. Again, I only have 4 guys in this. And
30 seconds to the start of the race.
We're looking to go into race number 3. So
Brandon Dorff.
I'll give them time to get their cars ready. So I'm going to be looking for about 6 volunteer marshals after this race. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going to the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Your pole sitter, Rodriguez leading out. Dorff in the 2. Kraus tries to go over the top. Washington to the inside. We're off and running with race number 1. 21.5. Lock timing. C-man event. Rodriguez gets upside down. Dorff gets it upside down. Here comes Kraus. Looking to the outside. So all 4 going up the hill, going down the hill. Jensen right there to get him. Thank you, Mr. Hastings. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, wasn't right there for you, Aaron. And again, if I don't get a chance to say bye-bye before you guys take off, bye-bye. It's been a slice. A little bit of high a la mode. So thanks so much, everyone. Come on out to our second round of the Dual Holiday Point Series here at Hobby Action Raceway. If you guys enjoy what you're doing or enjoy what we're seeing, send an email. Let Larry know how much you enjoy it. Watching center triple. Ruben in the triple. Thank you, Ezra. It's going to be Rodriguez leading out. Kraus in the 2. Washington in the 3. Dorff going to be in my top 4. Race number 2. 2-wheel drive, expert stock, B-man event. You are going to be up next. I am going to need 6 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out with the next race. At least 6 volunteer marshals to help me out with the next race. It is Rodriguez on top. Kraus in the 2. Washington sitting in the top 3. Washington keeping them legal and legit. Through the tabletop they go. Rodriguez starting to put a little real estate between himself and the second place car of Kraus. And then Kraus gets it wrong off the backside triple. Here comes Washington. 2-car dance for that final transfer spot. In from the driver's stand they go. Kraus gets it wrong. Washington around the outside. Kraus gets it wrong. Elias right there to get him. So now Washington now moving up into the top 2. Kraus going to give chase. And then Rodriguez gets it upside down. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. You're watching race number 1. Race number 2. Coming up at you next. Watch in center, watch in center. It is clear. Marshall in the center triple. Clear. Nicely done. It is Rodriguez leading out. Washington in the 2. Kraus going to be in the top 3. Watch bottom of the stair steps. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate you on that, sir. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Watch on the backside. Thank you, Justin. Washington getting it wrong on the backside double. Here comes Kraus and Rodriguez. Everybody getting it wrong on this lap. So now it's a 3. Scratch that 4-car dance for the final transfer 2 spots. Looks like Kraus is going to find his way up into the top spot. Dorf out of nowhere going to find his way into the 2. Rodriguez getting it wrong in the center. He's going to give chase. Marshall in center triple. Thank you, guys. Good hustle. So it's going to be Derek Kraus leading out. Brandon Dorf in that 2 spot. Washington in the 3. Rodriguez in the 4. Okie doke. Watch for the driver's stand. Watch for the driver's stand. It is Derek Kraus leading out. Brandon Dorf in that 2 spot. Rodriguez in the 3 with Washington going at it. 3 and 4 through the center section of the track with 35 seconds to go. That'll be your final battle on track for 3 and 4, leader and second. Pretty good gap between those 2. Under 25 to go, under 25 to go. It is Derek Kraus on top. Dorf in the 2, Washington in the 3. Thank you, Ezra. Marshall in the triple, Marshall in the triple, please. Thank you, Jace. No, I don't. Watching from the driver's stand, watching from the driver's stand. I would probably kill myself. That's going to be time on the master clock. Washington, you are done. In the top 3, Rodriguez in the 4, you are done. Derek Kraus and Brandon Dorf, you guys are finding your way into that B-main event. That's going to be race number 3. So when I call you done, get your cars on charge. You guys are up in a race. Waiting on one, waiting on one, waiting on one, waiting on one. And that is the race. I'll stop. Kraus and Dorf, you're rocking. Race number 3. Drivers from race number 1, turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back on the track, corner marshal. And I am going to be looking for about 6 volunteer corner marshals to help me out. Race number 2, 6 volunteer marshals to help me out. Race number 2.
Mitchell Bertie. Mike Sara.
Drivers from race number 1, I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal. Drivers from race number 1, back on the track to corner marshal, please. All right, kids, let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. I am looking for 1, 2, 3 volunteer marshals. I'm looking for 3 volunteer marshals. On the pole will be Mike Sora. Jace Hastings in the 2, Pease on the 3, Day on the 4, Berkey on the 5, Calvario on the 6, Valencia on the 7, Clark on the 8.
1 minute to the start of the race. Josiah Pease. Justin Clark. Nick Valiency. Been there, done that.
And with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. No more volunteers. We are good to go. Sora on the 1, Hastings on the 2, Pease on the 3, Day on the 4.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Berkey on the 5, Calvario on the 6, Valencia on the 7, Clark on the 8.
Jace Hastings. John Calvario. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Two-wheel drive expert stock. You kids know the gig. Keep it clean. Have some fun. Drivers ready. Marshals ready.
Less than 5.
You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Front driver's stand is clear. Thank you, Mr. Krause. Leading out early on looks to be Hastings, Pease, Day, Berkey, Calvario. Race number 2 on deck. Race number 3. 21.5 lock timing B-man event. You kids are going to be up next. Let's keep it clean, guys. 3-car, 4-car, 5-car dance in from the driver's stand. Hastings, Pease, Day, Berkey, and Calvario all going at it. Jace Hastings got a rear view mirror full of Pease knocking on the back door. Day in the 3, Calvario in the 4, Berkey in the 5. With 4:15 left on the master clock. Watch from the driver's stand, guys. Watch from the driver's stand. The driver's stand is clear. Jace Hastings leading out. Josiah Pease in that 2. Brian Day in the 3. Calvario in the 4. Oh, Day gets it wrong on the front side. Going to drop him to the top 5. He'll settle it back in. So now Calvario in the 3. Like Berkey in the 4. Sora in the 5. Day in the 6. Race number 3. 21.5 lock timing B-man event. You are going to be up next. Now Josiah Pease finding his way up into the top spot. Jace Hastings can drop it to the 2. Calvario in the 3. Sora in the 4. Day in the 5. Watch from the driver's stand. 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 Josiah Pease leading out. He's got Jace Hastings knocking on the back door. Working from the driver's stand. Double rhythm section. Double single action out. Calvario in the 3. Berkey in the 4. Berkey goes big. Triple. He's got some Momo. 2:15 in. 2:45 to go. You're watching race 2, race 3. 21.5 locked. B-man event. You are up next. Hastings looking to the inside on Pease. In front of the driver's stand they go. Calvario just waiting to pick up some pieces. Berkey in the 4. Watch in center, guys. Watch center, watch center, watch center. It is clear. Thank you, Derek. Good job, gentlemen. Nicely done, Nick. It's Josiah Pease leading out. Hastings in the 2. Calvario in the 3. Calvario trying to go big off the back jump section. Not able to capitalize there. Berkey sitting on the backside. Hastings over the top of Pease. That's going to put Hastings back up on top. Pease into the 2. Back out up front, it is going to be Josiah Pease working his way through the Dragon's back. Oh, Hastings leading out. Oh, wait a second. Too many cars that look the same. Pease leading out. Hastings in the 2. Calvario into the 3. Berkey in the 4. Thank you, Mr. Krause. Appreciate that. Day in the 5. 3:45 in. 1:15 to go. Watch in center, watch in center. Yep. It happens. He needs to throw it down on the side. Jace Hastings leading out, 13 and 5, 21 in the works. Berkey all over the back door of Calvario for the top 3. To the tabletop stair step. There you go. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. From the driver's stand is watching from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Driver's stand is clear. 45 seconds left to go. It's Hastings, Pease, Calvario, Berkey. Starting to wind this one down. Keep them rolling, drivers. Keep them rolling. 15 seconds. Hastings and Pease still going at it. Calvario in the 3. Berkey in the 4. Less than 5. Drivers less than 5. Everyone will be done as you cross our finish line. Mitchell Berkey got you at the line. You are done. Justin Clark, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Valencia, you're done. Day, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Hastings, Pease, you are done. Sora and Calvario, you are all done. That is a race. Hastings, Pease, and Calvario, you are in to the A main event. That will be race number 12. Drivers from race number 2, turn them off, put them down. Marshals, grab your blower, start blowing off your areas. I need all my marshals back out on the track, please. Thank you. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots.
Elias McCauley. Deadwind.
All right, let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. I am looking for 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 0. 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 0. It's going to be Rich Brown on the 1, Vaca on the 2, DeCock on the 3, Rowan on the 4, Hune on the 5, McCauley on the 6, Olander on the 7, Ash on the 8, Kraus on the 9, Dorf on the 10.
Robert Olander. Mike DeCock. 1 minute to the start of the race. Rich Brown. Elena Ash. Derek Kraus.
And no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Going to line up
45
cars,
seconds to the start of the race.
Marshals to your spots. Thank you, M. Valencia there, Hastings there, Bricky there, Calvario there, Pease there. They're locked and loaded. Race number 4.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You are going to be up next. That will be my 17.5 lock timing B main event, 2-wheel drive. Going to get our cars lined up. Cars lined up. Top 2 finding their way into that A main event. Drivers ready.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's keep it clean. Y'all know how I love to do restarts. Sound of the town. Wowzers. Watch it from the driver's stand. Watch it from the driver's stand. March from the driver's stand. It is clear, clear, and clear. Watching the front side, watching the front side, watching the front side. So leading us out early on, it's going to be Freddie Vaca. Rowan in the 2. Looks like the cock in the 3, and then it's a gaggle of cars going at it. Coming in the center triple. Let's clean it up, gentlemen. Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. Watch it from the driver's stand, watch from the driver's stand. Out front, it is going to be Vaca on top. Rowan in the 2, looks like the cock in the 3. Elias in the 4. Thank you. Race number 4, 17.5 lock timing, B main event. You are going to be up next. Kraus going to be, unfortunately, taking a knee, but he did get a bump, so that's a feather to the hat right there. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Watch in center, Nita Marshall in center. You know what Brian just did right there, Josiah? He went, what up? Zakok leading out. Vaca now dropping it to the 2. Rowan into 3. Hune in the 4. Sucks getting old, doesn't it? Watch it center, watch it center, watch it center. Watch it center. Berkey, Calvario, and Pease all getting a workout. Watch center double-double. It is clear. Easy, Elias. Good job. Watch stair step, watch stair step. It is clear. Race number 3 on track. This is DeCock leading out. Rowan in that 2 spot. It is Mike DeCock leading out. Phil Rowan in the 2. Vaca in the 3. Watch the center double-double. Watch center double-double. Watch backside double. It is clear. Thank you, John. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. It's all DeCock. Leading out backside tabletop. Down the stair steps. Vaca and Rowan going at it. That will be leader coming up on you, Mr. Olander. And second and third, Elena. That is second and third right in front of you. So, you know the gig. Hold your line. Good job. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Thank you, John. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Thank you, Josiah. DeCock on top. Vaca in the 2. Vaca and Rowan going at it. Tabletop they go. Vaca to the inside. Just a bit too inside. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Josiah. It is clear. DeCock, Rowan, Vaca. Brown, McCauley, Hune, Ash, Olander, Dorf, and Kraus. Rounding out my top 10. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Race number 3 on track. Race number 4, 17.5 lock timing, 2-wheel drive. You are up next. It's DeCock on top. Rowan in the 2, Vaca in the 3. Your leader working his way into the tabletop. Vaca and Rowan still going at it. Through the Dragon's back they go. Coming in the center double-double with under a minute to go. That will be your battle and final transfer spot coming down the stair step. Rowan's got it. Vaca wants it. Brown on the outside looking in. Vaca gets it wrong on the front side. Marshall in the front. Marshall out front. Watch out, Mike. Nicely done. Thank you, sir. Still going to be DeCock leading out. Rowan in the 2. Vaca in the 3. Brown in the 4. Thank you, Josiah. With under 20 to go. Under 20 to go. Marshall in the center triple. Marshall center triple. That was Rowan getting it wrong. Vaca rolling it, sitting in the top 3 with Brown knocking on the back door. With under 2, that'll be time on the master clock. Everybody will be done when you cross our finish line. Watch center triple. Watch bing. Watch center triple. Fries are done. Dat, you're done. DeCock, you're done. Everyone will be done as you cross our finish line. Mike DeCock and Fred Vaca. Nope. Is it Rowan or Vaca? Who's it going to be? Rowan taking the 2. Vaca going to drop it to the 3. Phil, you staying for the A? Phil, are you staying for the A? No. Fred Vaca, are you staying for the A? No. Rich Brown, are you staying for the A? All right. So Mike DeCock and Rich Brown, you are in the 21.5 lock timing A main event. Marshall's got those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 4, 17.5 lock timing. B main event, 2-wheel drive. You are on deck. Drivers from race number 3, turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal. Drivers from race 3, back on the track to corner marshal, please. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in.
Nicholas Coons, Troy Groth, David DeLeon, Derek Peaties, Justin Groth, Chris Byers, Siegfried Ravenel.
Qualifying order will be Nate Carey on the 1, Chris Byers on the 2, Rabineau on the 3, Coons on the 4, Davis on the 5, Pease on the 6, DeLean on the 7, Grote on the 8, Justin Grote on the 9, Brandon Dorff on
Morris Davis.
the 10. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. With that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Drivers from race number 3, I need you all back out on the track. I had plenty of marshals.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I need 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 6. 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 6. Awesome sauce.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. You kids know the gig. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Let's keep it clean. Watch front driver stand. Nice. Good job. Good checkup, drivers. That's what I like to see. Live to fight another day. We are locked and loaded. 17.5 lock timing B main event. Coming at you. Your pole sitter getting it upside down. And a gaggle of cars all upside down. One behind you there, Phil. Marshall in center, double-double. Thank you. All right, out front early on. Looks to be Byers carrying the 2. Looks like P's in the 3. Rabineau in the 4. DeLean in the 5. Coons in the 6. Davis in the 7. Long 5-minute main. Byers gets it wrong on the front side triple. That's going to move. Carry into the 2. Byers from the 2 into the 1. Watch that front drivers. It is clear. Race number 5. 17.5 lock timing B main event 4-wheel drive. You guys are up next. Back out up front, it is going to be Chris Byers. Off the gas of the Marshall can get you guys. Watch on the front side triple. Byers leading out. DeLean now up into the 2. Coons into 3. Looks like Carey in the 4. Rabineau in the 5. Pease and Davis going at it in front of the driver's stand. Watch for the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Davis going over the top. Oh my. That was impressive. Watch it in the front side triple. Watch front side triple. It is clear. 2 minutes in. 3 to go. Your leader on deck now going to be Chris Byers working in the clean air. Front side double. DeLean in the 2. Double Coons in that 3 spot. Looks like Davis moving up into the top 5 with a Rabineau. Watch front side double. Watch front side double. Watch front side double. Watch front side double. Thank you, Dap. Keeping you hopping. Watch by timing scoring. Watch by timing scoring. Thank you, Mr. Krause. Now Byers and DeLean going at it into the tabletop. Coons on the outside, waiting to pick up some pieces. To the front side triple. DeLean comes up just a bit short. That moves Coons now into the 2. DeLean into the 3. Carey in the 4. Davis in the 5. With 3 and 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. Watch in the front of the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Front driver's stand is clear. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Thank you. Thank you, Elias. Good hustle. Still back out up front. Let's keep it clean at bottom of the hill. It's Byers, Coons, and Deline. First, second, and third coming up on the Mr. Grote. You gotta know what to do. Minute 30 to go. Somebody goes off the beaten path. Top of the hill, top of the hill. Thank you, Dad. So now Byers and Deline going at it. Coons finds his way back up into the top 2. Deline drops it to the 3. Davis now moving up into the top 4. Rabineau in the 5 with Carey in the 6. 4 minutes in, Uno Mas to go. They're slicing their dice and they're Juliana, and everybody wants a shot at that A-main event. Right now, Chris Byers leading out in front of the driver's stand in that 2 spot. Going to be Nicholas Coons with the red and white wing. Deline into 3. Davis in the 4. With 45 seconds to go, 45 seconds to go. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Watch for the driver's stand. It is clear. With under 30 to go, drivers. Now Coons under attack from Deline. Working in the front side. Triple Coons goes to the inside. They'll get by for another lap. 25 seconds to go. It may be a run to the line. Front side jump section they go. That'll be your final transfer battle going on with 15 seconds. They're going to have to whip it up to get by for another lap. Coons pushes it wide. Deline to the inside with under 5 to go. So Deline going to keep it rubber side down, try and find his way into that A-main. Time expiring. Everybody will be done as you cross our finish line. Dave Deline, you are done. Taking that final transfer spot into the A-main. Mr. Grote, you are done. Nicholas Coons, you are done. Waiting on everybody else will be done as you cross our finish line. Carey and Davis going at it for 5 and 6. Rabineau, you are done. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 1. I'm waiting on 1, drivers. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop. Chris Byers and Dave Deline, you are bumped into the 17.5 log timing A-main event. Drivers from race number 4, turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track, quarter marshal. For race number 5, 17.5 log timing B-main event, 4-wheel drive. You are up next. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Okay.
Tie goal.
Let me know. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in.
Brandon
Should not be
Dorr.
looking for any volunteers. Should have all my marshal spots covered. Where are you going, Chucky?
Chucky Stacker.
It's okay. Nobody was looking except me. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. It's going to be Ty Gold on the 1, Stacker on the 2, DeCock on the 3, Olander on the 4, Macaulay on the 5,
Mike
Brendorf
DeCock.
on the
1 minute
6.
to the start of the race.
Marshall to your spots. And
Robert
with
Olander.
that, Marshall in center triple, Marshall center triple. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Hopefully y'all are having a fun time. Round 2 of the dual holiday point series here at Hobby Action Raceway.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's go get our cars lined up.
Elias
With that
Macaulay.
being said, Gold on the 1, Stacker on the 2,
15
DeCock
seconds
on
to the
3,
start of the race.
DeCock on the 3. Olander on the 4.
Less than 5.
Sound of the tone. Let's keep it clean. And we are off. And watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. The driver's stand is clear. Leading us out is going to be Ty Gold. Stacker in the 2. Like Olander into 3. Watch it on tabletop. Watch in the tabletop. Watch on the tabletop. It is Clear. Thank you, Justin. Watch out the bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Bottom of the hill is clear. All right, back up front is going to be Ty Gold. Chucky Stacker in that 2 spot. Olander in the 3. Keep it clean. Now to Cock and Olander going at it for the 3 and 4. Back out up front is going to be Ty Gold leading out. Gold right now working his way in front of the driver's stand. Let's keep it clean, kiddos. Nicely done. Stacker in the 2. Olander and the Cock going at it for 3 and 4. Oh, goodness gracious. Didn't stick the landing like Mary Lou, but looked good nonetheless coming down. Ty Gold leading out. Now Stacker up on top. Gold going to drop it to the 2. First and second. In for the driver's stand. 2:45 in. 2:15 to go. The Cock in the 3. Olander in the 4. Top 2 going to try and find their way into that 17.5 lock timing. A main event, race number 6, novice. A main event. You kids are going to be up next. Novice A main, you're going to be up next. Ty Gold in that 2 spot. That'll be second right in front of you there, Mr. Olander. Oh my goodness, that was kind of cool, lass. A little front stoppy. See you later, Mr. Washington. Thanks so much for coming out. Chucky Stacker leading out. Ty Gold in the 2. The Cock in the 3. Olander, McCauley, and Dorf going to be rounding out my top 6. I will be looking for 3 volunteer corner marshals after this race. 3 volunteer corner marshals. Ouch. 3 volunteer marshals. That car is, oh, surprisingly not broken. Like a Timex. Takes a lick and keeps on ticking. Thank you, Dave. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 6, novice A main. Marshall in front of the driver's stand. Marshall in front of the driver's stand. It is clear. Ty Goldow finding his way back up on top. Stacker going to be in the 2 with 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Watch center triple, watch center triple, watch center triple. With 25 seconds to go, drivers. 25 seconds to go. It's Ty Gold leading out. Stacker in the 2. The Cock in the 3. Marshall for the driver's stand. Thank you, Derek. Watch out behind you, Derek. Time has expired on the master clock. You all be done. When you cross our finish line, Olander, you're done. Elias, you are done. Waiting on a couple. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Mike, you are done. Waiting on 3. Ty Gold taking the win. Stacker going to be in the 2. You guys are in. That's 17.5 lock timing. 4-wheel A main event. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall, go grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 6, novice A-main event. You are up next. Gold and Stacker, you're in race number 15. All right, drivers from race number 5.
ENPs.
Back on the track to corner marshal. Race number 5 drivers back on the track to corner marshal. And I might need a volunteer or 2. All right. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying order will be Ian Pease on the 1. Lena Ash
David
on the
Bejarano.
2. Ruben Pease on the 3. David Bejarano on the 4. Roy Williamson on the 5. And Kelly Byers on the 6. Looks like Williamson took off. No, he's out there. There we go. He's hidden on me. Stuck behind the pole. All right, I'm going to be looking for 2 volunteer marshals. I need 2.
1 minute to the start of the race.
3 volunteer marshals. 3 volunteer marshals. And no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Line up the cars, line up the cars. 3 volunteer marshals.
Elena Ash. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Ruben Pease.
Thank you,
Kelly
gents.
Byers.
All right, line up the cars again. Ian Pease on the 1, Elena Ash on the 2.
30 seconds
Ruben
to the
on
start of
3,
the race.
Bejarano on the 4, Williamson on the 5, Kelly on the 6. Fan-diddly-tastic. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone, have a little fun. Novice A-main. And we're locked and loaded. Elena over the top on Ian early on. They've been battling since last weekend. Watching from the driver's stand, watching from the driver's stand. Elena gets it wrong on the backside. Ian going to pull out a little bit of a lead. Ruben going to be in the 2. Now Bejarano finds his way up into the 2 with Ruben. They both get into it in the center section. So out front early on, it is going to be Ian Pease. Elena Ash in the 2. Kelly Byers in the 3. Ruben in the 4. Williamson in the 5. Bejarano in the 6. We'll be looking for 3 volunteer corner marshals after this race. 3 volunteer marshals. Oh boy. After this race. Race number 6 on track. Race number 7. Minigrom. Minigrom. You are going to be up next. Ian Pease leading out. Lena in the 2. Ruben going to be in my top 3. Kelly in the 4. Bejarano now finding his way up into the top 6. Into the top 5. There you go, Roy. Watching center, watching center. Thank you, Elias. Watching center, watching center. It is watching center, watching center. Ian leading out. Elena in that 2. Ruben in the 3. Kelly in the 4. Bejarano now starting to make some moves on the back side of Kelly now for the top 4. And Ruben gets it wrong in the center. So 3, 4, and 5 all going to be working in for the driver's stand. Race 7 Minigrom. You are going to be up next. Thank you, Em. Oh, Bejarano. Boom goes the front end. So out front, it is going to be all Ian Pease working his way in the center triple. Double single action out. Smooth. Well beyond the years he shows on the clock. Elena Ash in the 2. Ruben going to be in the 3. Kelly in the 4. Williamson now going to find his way up into the top 5. Race number 7, Minigrom. Madness. You guys are up next. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. Thank you, Mr. Olander. Appreciate that. Watch from the driver's stand, guys. Watch from the driver's stand. It is clear. Less than 2 on the master clock. Less than 2 on the master clock. You're watching race number 6, race number 7. Mini Grom, you will be up next. If I do have you going back to back, not a lot I can do about it, so please make sure you got your cars ready to go. Ask your fellow racers to do a little volunteer marshaling for you. Will be appreciated. Again, thanking my volunteer marshals for hopping out there and helping me out today. Appreciate it immensely. Oh, my goodness. Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. It's all E&Ps. Class of his own, top of the tabletop. Lane Ash in that 2 spot. About 7.5 seconds back. Ruben in the 3. Kelly in the 4. Roy going to be my top 5. Marshall in the center. Whoa. And again, I will be looking for about 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 7. 3 volunteer marshals. Help me out race number 7, please. Less than 30 drivers, less than 30. Boom. Don't even think about it. Put a waffle stomp on that kid. E&P's on top. Elena going to be in the 2. Ruben in the 3. Kelly in the 4. Roy in the 5. With less than 10, this will be everyone's final lap. You will be done as you cross the start finish line. Ruben, you're going to find yourself in the top 3. Watch it in the center. Watch it in the center. Roy, you're going to finish out in the top 5. Nice job out of both of you. E&P is going to seal the deal 2 weeks in a row. Taking your novice A main event. You are done. Waiting on 2. Still waiting on 2. Elena going to be in the top 2. And Kelly, you are going to be in my top 4. 1 more to finish out, and that is a race. All right, that's going to conclude Novice A main. Drivers from race number 6, turn them off, put them down. Come on back out, find a marshalling spot. Race number 7, Mini Grom, you are up next. Mini Grom drivers, you can roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please.
David Bejarano. Chris Byers.
All right, I am going to be looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 volunteer marshals. Looking for 4 volunteer marshals. I need somebody on 3, somebody on 0, somebody on 5, and somebody on
1 minute to the start of the race. Brandon Boise.
Looking for 3
Chim.
volunteer marshals. 3 volunteer marshals.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and say it. No more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. No more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. It is Chim on the pole. Foisey on the 2. Chris Byers on the 3. Rich Brown on the 4.
Kelly Byers
on the 5. Kelly
30
Byers
seconds
on
to the start of the race.
Ashley on the 7. Geary is taking a knee. I need 1, 2, 3. Looking for 2 volunteer marshals. Thank you, Chase. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Dave.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All righty.
Less than 5.
We got a good, clean check. Mini Grom Madness coming at you. Sound of the tone. Watch in center, watch in center. Your pulse that are getting it wrong early on. And something going weird. So that's going to move Byers out into the early lead. Now Foisey taking over the early lead. Byers and Foisey going at it. Through the stair step they go. In that 3 spot now going to be McDonald, and he goes dead in front of timing and scoring and gets it going. How very weird. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Marshall out front. Opposite side. Chase, opposite side. Thank you. Chris Byers leading out. Watch bottom of the hill, guys. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Chris Byers on top. Brendan Boise in the 2. Looks like Kelly Byers in the 3.
Rich Brown.
Watch in center triple. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Chris Byers leading out. Marshall in the straightaway. Marshall in the straightaway. Thank you, Zach. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand, guys. Watch from the driver's stand. It is clear. Chris Byers leading out. Marshall in front of the driver. Byers on top. Boise in the 2. Marshall in center triple. Marshall center triple. Thank you, Ruben. Good job. Kelly Byers in the 3. Watching from the driver's stand, guys. Watch from the driver's stand. Race number 8. You know who you are. You guys are going to be up next. That is my short course, A main event. 10 truck diggity dance. I'm going to be looking for quite a few volunteer marshals to help me out with that. It is Byers on top. Boise in the 2. Byers in the 3. Kraus. .330 in. It is Chris Byers on top. Brandon Foisey in the 2. Rich Brown in the 3. Byers in the 4. It's going to be Chris Byers leading out. Brandon Foisey in the 2. Rich Brown in the 3. Kelly Byers in the 4 with 40 seconds left to go. Drivers, 40 seconds left to go. With under 30 to go, drivers, under 30 to go. Byers and Foisey going at it. Rich Brown into 3. Time starting to wind down with less than 10, drivers, less than 10. Byers get it upside down. Here comes Foisey. Time has expired on the master clock. It's going to be a run to the tabletop. And then Byers goes off reservation. And just like that, Brandon Foisey, last 2 corners, going to take the win. Byers going to drop it to the 2. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, do not go anywhere, please. Marshals, go anywhere, please. Rich Brown, you are done. Waiting on a couple, waiting on a couple. Waiting on two, waiting on two, waiting on two, waiting on two. Drivers from race number 7, I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track, please. Waiting on one. Still waiting on one. Nicely done. Good job. And that is a race. I'll stop. Mark's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 7 in the books. I need all 8 of these drivers, if at all possible, back out on the track. Oh, you're looking for 2 volunteer marshals. Looking for 2 volunteer marshals. Cool. All right, short course, a main event. I need all my Mini Grom drivers back on the track. And let's see what I'm missing on marshals. I got McDonald there, Byers there, Byers here. I am looking for 1, 2 volunteer marshals. I need 2 volunteer marshals. I need somebody on 3, somebody on 6. Roll them out, check them in. I need 2 volunteer marshals, somebody on 3, somebody on 6. Looking for 1. Qualifying order will be Austin Harrell on the 1, Benji Tolbert on the 2, Nate Carey on the 3, Brian Russell on the 4, Chase Hastings on the 5, Austin Card on the 6, Albert Rodriguez on the 7, Juan Bettenker on the 8, Roy Williamson on the 9.
One minute to the start of the race.
That car
Brian
is brokified. Slow it down in the center triple. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. We can get our cars lined
Austin
up.
Harrell.
No laps. We can get our cars lined up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Unfortunately, that's not a pop back on.
Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Harrell on the 1, Tolbert on the 2, Carey on the 3, Russell on the 4, Hastings on the 5, Rodriguez on the 7, Bettenker on the 8, Williamson on the 9.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Got all my marshal spots covered. We are looking cleared for takeoff. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going sound of the tone. Oh, Benji gets it wrong on the front side. Shorts that front double. Harrell going to get out to an early lead with Carey in tow. Russell finds his way into the top 4 with Chase Hastings finding his way into the 3. Tolbert and Russell go down at Marshall on the front side. Thank you, Ms. Krause. It is Harrell, Carey, Hastings, Russell, Tolbert. Looks like Williamson making his way up into its top 6. Race number 9, Vintage, a main event. You are going to be next. Austin Harrell leading us out. He's got Hastings knocking on the back door. Russell and Carey going out. Hastings gets it wrong in front of the driver's stand. That gives Harrell about a straightaway lead. Battle for 3 and 4 between Russell. Oh, do a bubble scrub. Carey using Russell for traction. Watch on the front side, watch on the front side. Watch tabletop, guys. Watch tabletop. Your leader getting it wrong with a back marker. That moves Hastings now up into the top spot. Harrell going to drop it to the 2. Russell in the 3. Carey in the 4. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. You're good, Elias. Go, go, go. Nicely done. Chase Hastings leading out. Austin Harrell in that 2 spot. Albert, that'll be second behind you. Please hold your line. Sticks the landing like Mary Lou. Chase Hastings leading out. Austin Austin Harrell in the 2. Oh, my goodness, coming in hot. That'll be 3rd and 4th rookie there. Albert, you know what to do. Nicely done. Juan, you got 2nd behind you. Grazie, prego. It is Jace Hastings leading out. Austin Harrell in the 2. Nate Carey in the 3. Russell in the 4. Looks like Tolbert in the 5. Williamson going to be dropping it to the 6. Watch it from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. From the driver's stand is clear. Carey rolls it over upside down. Here comes Russell. Wants to challenge out for the top 3 with 2:40 in, 2:20 to go. Race number 9. 17.5 / Vintage. You kids are going to be up next. Vintage, you are going to be up next. It's all Jace Hastings. Harrell giving chase. Gap was 3.9 last time by. What's it going to be this time by? Gap going to be 2.5 seconds. Hastings getting into it with Albert. That'll be leader working with you. And 2nd right behind you. Hastings and Harrell. Watch the front side. Watch the front side. Leader in 2nd working with you there, Juan. Nicely done. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Carey in the 3, Russell in the 4. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Thank you, Kelly. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Watch top of the tabletop. Watch tabletop. Tabletop is clear. Roy, you'll have leader in 2nd coming upon you next. Yeah, I know what I do. Drivers, you got 4 minutes in. Harrell under a 2nd behind Hastings now. They're working in front of the driver's stand. Carey in the 3. Russell in the 4. Tolbert in the 5. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch coming in center triple. Watch center triple. Clear. Oh, watch it out. Watch out. Watch out. Albert and Juan, you got leader working with you. You know what to do. 2nd right behind you with under 35 to go, kids. Under 35 to go. Watch front triple. Watch front triple. Watch front triple. Watch front triple. Under 20 drivers. Under 20. Under 20. Race number 9. Vintage A main event. You are going to be up next. It's Hastings and Harrell. Less than 10. It's going to be a race to the line. Marshall in center. And that is going to be time. Finish lap here on Nate Carey. You are done. Everyone else can be done across our finish line. Rodriguez, you're done. Russell, you are done. Tolbert, you are done. Jace Hastings, you are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Williamson, you are done. And Harrell in the 2. You are done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on the orange and black. And that is a race. I'll stop. Mark's going to grab those blowers. Start below and off your areas. Race number 9, Vintage, you are up next. Vintage, you are up next. Drivers from race number 8, I need you guys to turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshalling spot. All right, drivers from race number 8 out on the track. Go ahead and roll them out. Check them in, roll them out, check them in. Thank you.
David DeLeon. Brandon Boise.
All right, I got Russell there, Tolbert there, Rodriguez there, Williamson there. All right. Qualifying order will be McDonald on the 1, Clark on the 2, DeLean on the 3, Vaca on the 4, DeCock on the 5, Ash on the 6, Foisey
Chim Chim.
on the 7.
1 minute to the start of the race. Elena Ash.
Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. We'll need a couple
Mike
volunteer
Hahn.
marshals after this race. With that being said, no more laps.
Justin Clark.
More laps. We'll get our
Fred
cars
Baggett.
lined up, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going. Sound of the tone. And we're off and running race number 9, race number 10. Stadium truck A-main. Watch it from the driver's stand. Watch it from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. It is clear. Do, 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 do. Out front, it is going to be Chim Chim, a.k.a. McDonald. Clark in the 2. Like Boise in the 3, DeCock in the 4, Deline in the 5, Ash and Vaca. Rounding out my top 6, top 7. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Center section is clear. It's going to be James McDonald leading out. DeCock now finding his way up into the top 2. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Looks like a little bit of rough running for Elena. It's McDonald on top. DeCock in the 2. Boise in the 3. Deline in the 4. Clark in the 5. Vaca in the 6. Race number 9 on track. Race number 10. Stadium truck, A-main event. You are going to be up next. Stadium truck A-main. You are going to be up next. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Hopefully y'all are having a fun time. We'll see y'all again next weekend. That is the plan. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Clear. It's McDonald leading out. Deline in the 2. Oh. DeCock going to be moving into the 3. Foisey in the 4. Race number 9 on track. McDonald working his way through the straightaway. Deline right behind him coming in from the driver's stand. That'll be first and second where there, Fred. Nicely done. So first and second, backside double through the Dragon's back they go. DeCock in the 3. Boise in the 4. 3 and 4 on the backside double. Race 9 on track. Race number 10. Stadium truck A-main event. You are going to be up next. One behind you there, Austin. Thank you, Benji. Oh, eject. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Hastings so fast, he's running out of his shoes. McDonald leading out. Deline in the 2 spot. DeCock in the 3. Watching the front side. Watching the front side. Watch out, Benji. Nicely done. Good evasive there Freddie, your leader gets it upside down. Deline not quite close enough to capitalize. Cock and Foisey. Now to Cock, dropping it down. That's going to move Foisey into the 3, Clark into the 4. With under a minute to go, drivers, under a minute. Race 10, Stadium Truck. You kids are up next. I will be looking for probably 3 volunteer marshals. Looking for 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 10. Time starting to wind down with 25 seconds to go. It's all McDonald. Deline in tow. Foisey in the 3. Through the tabletop. Down he goes. Clark in the 4. Less than 10, drivers. Less than 10. Pop a wheelie out of the Cock. That'll be time on master clock. Everyone will be done as you cross the start finish line. McDonald, you are done. Taking the win. Deline in the 2. You are done. Waiting on everybody else. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Foisey, you are done. And waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is the race. I'll stop. Marshall, go and grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 10, Stadium Truck. You guys are on deck. We'll be looking for 3 volunteer marshals. Looking for 3 volunteer marshals.
Nicholas Coons.
Huh? Sure. Yeah. You're very welcome. Thanks for coming out. Hope you had a good time. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Vintage drivers, need you guys back on the track. This is your Stadium Truck. Hey, what's the font say? Hey. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
1 minute to the start of the race.
1, 2, 3, 4 volunteers. Let's go roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. 4 volunteer marshals, please. Qualifying order will be
Justin Clark.
Chase
Nick
Boyd on the
Valencia.
pole. Justin Clark on the 2. Nick Valencia
Ashley
on the 3.
Atkins.
Brandon Foisey on the
45
4.
seconds to the start of the
Coons
race.
on the 5. Clenshaw on the 6. Atkins on the 7. Gannis on the 8. Hey.
Chase
Thank
Boyd.
you.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I may not need that many, but I will take one.
Cassie Gannis.
All right, let's get some marshals out on the track. Marshals out on the track. I am looking for 1, 2 volunteer marshals. No more laps. No more laps. No more laps. Looking for 2.
15 seconds to the start of the
marshals.
race.
Somebody on 0. Somebody on 5. Looking for 2 volunteer marshals. Somebody on 0.
Brandon
Somebody on
Foisey.
5. No more laps.
Less than
Line
5.
up the cars. Boyd on the pole, Clark on the 2, Valencia on the 3, Foisey on the 4, Coons on the 5, Clenshaw on the 6, Atkins on the 8, Atkins on the 7, Gannis on the 8. I believe Troy is sitting this one out. It looks like we are good and clear. All right, you kids.
Niels Clenchich.
Atkins. Already getting it off. Take that, Nils. All right, kids. Y'all know the routine. Have a little fun. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. You guys are going to be going. Sound of the tone. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful. All right. Chase Boyd going to be out of the whole shot. Clark in the 2. Valencia in the 3. Everybody else slicing and dicing and Julianin. Gannis gets it wrong, bottom of the hill. Gets it collected back in. Meanwhile, Chase Boyd to the front side, double, double, single, single. Backside double. Smooth. Race 10 on track, race 11. 25 lock timing A main event. You are up next. 25 locked A. You are up next. Chase Boyd leading us out. Justin Clark in the 2. Foyzy and Valencia going out for 3 and 4. Don't count out Gannis. She's on the outside looking in. Valencia goes around the outside. Stellar Marshall. Oh, Clark gets around Marshall to the driver's stand. Oh. And just like that, Justin Clark going to drop the top 6. Chase Boyd leading out. Valencia in the 2. Now Gannis moving her way up into the top 3 with Clark in the 4, Foyzy in the 5, Clenshaw waiting to pick up some pieces in the top 6. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. All working. That'll be the leader coming upon you there, Nils. You know what to do. You're in your own battle. He'll find a way around. Nicely done. Good job, Chase. Thank you very much. Valencia leading out. Clark finding his way back up into the 3. He's going to challenge out Valencia. 2nd and 3rd through the front side triple. Valencia gets it wrong. Here comes Gannis. Oh, they do a wheel to wheel. Watch straight away, watch straight away. Back it in Bo Luke style. It's going to be Chase Boyd leading out. He is rocking in the clean air. Coming up on Clark, put him a lap down. With a lap on the field, Chase Boyd in another zip code. Clark in the 2. And then I believe it's going to be Gannis in the 3. I could be wrong. Let's see here. Gannis in the 3. Foyzy in the 4. Valencia. Now Clenshaw in the 5. That'll be 5 in front of you there, Nicholas. Please hold your line. Nicely done. So battle going on for the 3 and 4. Gannis and Foyzy going at it. Gannis hooks up a pipe. Foyzy round the outside with 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Valencia and Clenshaw going at it for 5 and 6. Chase Boyd working his way through the center triple, down the slant straightaway. Clenshaw and Valencia going at it through the backside double. Justin Clark in the 2. Foyzy in the 3. Gannis in the 4. 3rd and 4th. Working in the center triple they go. Oh, Foyzy gets it wrong. Gannis now up into the top 3. Race number 11, 21-5, lock timing. A main event, a main event. You guys are going to be up next. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today, round 2 of the Duel Holiday Series here at Hobby Action Raceway. Boyd leading out. Clark in the 2. Oh, my goodness. Foyzy tries to go big and suffers the wrath of the jump. Now Gannis going to find her way up into the top 3. Nick Valencia in the 4. Clenshaw in the 5. Watching from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Clear. Thank you, Dave. With under a minute to go. It's all Chase Boyd. Double. Rhythm section. Triple. Double. Got it dialed on lockdown. Justin Clark in the 2. Gannis in the 3. Foyzy in the 4. Now Foyzy and Valencia going at it for 4 and 5. With under 25 to go. Foyzy got a rear view mirror of Valencia coming in like a freight train. Coming up the hill. They're going to get by for another lap. And it'll be a run to the line. Through the center triple section they go. That's battle going on for 4 and 5. Foyzy's got it. Valencia wants it. Less than 5. Foyzy gets it wrong on the front side. Valencia tries to go around the outside. Not able to get it right there, but goes back to the inside through the Dragon's back. You will be done as you cross our finish line. Marshall in center triple. Chase Boyd, you are done. Justin Clark, you are done. Nils, you are done. Ashley, you are done. Waiting on everyone else. Oh, Gannis gets it wrong. Here comes Valencia. It's going to be a run. Oh, no. Valenci gets it on the last lap. Gaddis in the 4, Boise in the 5, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers, start blowing off your areas. Race number 10 in the books. Race number 11, 21.5, lock timing, D-main event. You are coming up next. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas for me, please. I need all my drivers from race number 10. Back on the track, quarter marshal for me, please.
Littlefoot.
You're welcome. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. And race number 11 drivers, you can roll them out. Check them in. Let's see here. It's going to be Dave DeLean on the 1, Aaron King on the 2, Luke Hastings on the 3, Brian Russell on the 4, Cassie Gannis on the 5, Mike Hastings on the 6, Littlefoot on the 7.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Mike Cock on the 9, and Rich Brown on the 10. I am looking for 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 0. 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 0, please.
James
1 volunteer marshal on cone
45
number 0.
seconds to the start of the race. Mike Cock, David DeLeon, Mike Hastings, Brian Russell,
And
Rich Brown,
that, no
Cassie
more
Gannis.
laps. Watch from the driver's stand. Slow in from the driver's stand. Slow in from the driver's stand. No more
30
laps.
seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. To keep it clean, you guys are going at the sound of the tone. We're off and running with our 21.5 lock timing. A main event. A couple cars get into it in front of the driver's stand. Your poles that are going to be leading us out. That is DeLean. Hastings moving into the 2. King going to drop it to the 3. Russell in the 4. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Watch center double-double. Center double-double is clear. Out front is going to be DeLean. Hastings. King now finding his way around Hastings. Russell to the inside on Hastings. Hastings back to the inside on Russell. Race number 11 on track. Race number 12, two-wheel drive, expert stock. You guys are up next. Right now, Dave DeLean leading out. Over the top. Hastings grabs a fistful of throttle. King back to the inside. Through the center section of the jump section from the driver's stand, they go. It's DeLean leading out. Hastings gets it wrong on the back double. That moves Aaron King into the 2. Russell into the 3. Looks like Gannis now and Hastings get into it. Watching center. Thank you, Mr. Coons. Jeremy, you got leader coming up on you next. You know what to do. No harm, no foul. Aaron King in the 2. Russell in the 3. Looks like Hastings now battling it out with Luke for 4 and 5 with Gannis in the 6. Watch top of the tabletop. Marshall, bottom of the table. Marshall, Justin. Thank you. Back out up front is going to be Dave DeLean coming up on DeCock. That'll be leader working there, Mike. Please hold your line. Aaron King in that 2. Brian Russell in the 3. That'll be battle for 2 and 3. In from the driver's stand through the back jump section. Back double by the timing scoreboard. That is going to be the leader working with you there, Mike. And there you go, Joe. You guys are good. Keep rolling. Watch bottom of the hill. That'll be second and third. Working there, Rich. Watch in center, guys. Watch center. Center section is clear. Rich, you'll have second and third, I believe, coming up on you next. You know what to do. Leader on deck at the top of the tabletop. That is Dave Deline. Aaron King in the 2. Brian Russell in the 3. Mike Hastings in the 4. Luke going to be in my top 5. 4 and 5 through the center double-double. Now Gannis moving up into the top 6. Luke's going to be in the 7. Race number 12, two-wheel drive modified, two-wheel drive expert stock. You are going to be up next. Watch center triple, watch center triple. You good, Nick? Cool. Dave Deline leading out, keeping it rubber side down. Aaron King stretching out a good sizable lead. Then you got a battle royale going on for 3rd, 4, and 5. Russell in the 3, working his way into the tabletop. In the 4 is going to be, looks like, Mike Hastings in the 4. Gannis in the 5. Luke Hastings in the 6. They both get into it coming into the tabletop. Marshall in the front side. Marshall in the front side. That is your leader. Get upside down. And here comes Aaron with 3:45 in. 1:15 to go. First and second. Aaron turns in just a bit inside. Going to drop off the back door of Deline. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Elias. Thank you, Ashley. So it is Dave Deline. That'll be leader working through there, Cassie. Nicely done. And second coming up behind you with 45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go. Leader through the center triple. Second through the center triple. So it is Deline, King, Russell, Mike, and Luke Hastings. Cassie in the 6. Watch off the end of the straightaway in front of the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. It is clear with under 25 to go. Drivers under 25 to go. Race number 12. Two-wheel drive expert stock. You are up next. Leader over the center triple. Under 15 to go. Drivers under 15 to go. Watch it center, watch it center, watch it center. Thank you, Nick. With less than 5. That is going to be 2 and 1, and you guys are going to be done as you cross the start-finish line. Mike DeCock, you are done. Jeremy Sanders, you are done. Your leader gets it into the pipe. Second puts it upside down. Oh, my goodness. Synchronized crashing. Nobody wants to lead out the last lap. Deline shaking like a leaf on a tree on a summer day. Waiting on 2. Russell in the 3. Gannis in the 6. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers, taking the win. Dave Deline, Aaron King in the 2. Brian Russell in the 3. Luke Hastings in the 4, Mike in the 5, Cassie in the 6, DeCock, Sanders, Brown, and C, your top 10. Drivers from race number 11, turn them off, put them down. Need you back on the track, Connor Marshall. Race number 12, two-wheel drive expert stock. You are up next.
Lil Raccoon. Jace Hastings. Mr. M.
Drivers from race number 11. I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race 11. I need you back on the track. I should only have one Marshall sitting out. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out.
Just in the
check them in. Qualifying order will be Diego Bettencourt on the 1, Caden C on the 2. Bialois on the 3, William Smith on the 4, M on the 5, Canfield on the 6, Herb on the 7, Jace Hastings on the 8, Josiah Pease on the 9, Calvario on the 10.
John Calvario. Josiah Pease.
Drivers from race number 11.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Back on the track,
Floppy
please.
Wop.
Drivers from race number
Add
11.
a 6-pack.
Back on the track, please. With that being said, no more laps. Let's line up the cars.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I need one volunteer marshal on cone number 4. One volunteer marshal on cone number 4, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Clearly, I'm just announcing things just to announce. Glad to see you guys listen to me. Diego on the 1. There you go.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
So everybody can basically move up a spot. Hey, you guys are
Less than
experts
5.
after all. Drivers ready? Marshall's ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Two-wheel drive expert stock leading us out. Bettenker C by Alice. Oh, Smith goes big off the start. Give a little intimidation factor to Bialis. First, second, third, and fourth. Do a little bit of a breakaway. It's Diego Bettenker leading out. Oh, Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Cassie. Luke, need to stand it up, bud. Thank you. All right, back out in front. It is going to be Diego Bettenker on top. Willie Smith into the 2. Looks like Caden C dropping it to the 3. Now C and Smith going at it through the center section. C to the inside. And then Smith gets into the wing. And here comes Pease. Watch it at the bottom of the hill. Watch the bottom of the hill. Marshalls, let's keep an eye on our areas, please. Diego Bettenker leading out. Looks like M in the 2. Hastings into the 3. Bialis into the 4, and it is just a Malachi fest after that. Diego Bettenker leading out. Watching the center section. Bialis in the 2. Hastings in the 3. Pease and M going at it for 5 and 6. Calvario to the inside on C. C gets back to the inside on that one. 130 in, 330 to go. It's all Diego Bettenker dropping down the hill. Front side triple. Justin Bialis in the 2. Hastings in the 3. M in the 4. Pease in the 5. Calvario in the 6. Watch bottom of the hill. Thank you, Luke. It is Diego Bettenker leading out. Justin Bialis in the 2. Jace Hastings in the 3. M in the 4. Watching the front side. Watching the front side. Watch on the front side. Thank you, Cassie. Watch for the driver's stand. Marshall from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch for the driver's stand. Watch for the driver's stand. Thank you, Dave. It is clear. Diego Bettenker leading out. Bialis in that 2. Pease in the 3. Hastings in the 4. C now making its way up into the top 5. Herb in the 6. Calvario in the 7. Smith in the 8. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Thank you, Mike. 240 in, 220 to go. It is Diego Bettenker leading out. Got about a straightaway on Bialis in the 2. M in the 3. Hastings in the 4. C now makes his way up into the top 5. Herb in the 6. Smith in the 7. Pease in the 8. Watch on center triple. Watch center triple. Center triple is clear. Watch in center triple. Watch center triple. Thank you, Cassie. That was M getting it wrong. C picks up the top 4, top 5 now. C trying to set his sights on Hastings. 330 in, 130 to go. C over the top on Hastings. Got that dialed line off the end of the straightaway. Back out in front though, Diego Bettenker. Watch from the driver's stand, watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand, watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. From the driver's stand is clear. Thank you, Brian. Diego Bettenker leading out. Justin Bialis in the 2. That'll be a leader coming up on you there, Tom. Please hold your line. Brooks, Willie, and John. That'll be second coming up on you next. Second, third, and fourth. That is C and Hastings going at it. Coming to the top of the tabletop. They go. Now C going to find his way up into the top 3. Working his way through the short chute. With under a minute to go. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. That'll be second work with you there. Second work with you there. Second work with you guys. Please hold your line. I know you guys are in your own battle. Nicely done. Smith Calvario got second coming upon you next. It's all Diego Bettenker. In that 2 spot, going to be the all orange of Justin Bialis. In that 3 will be Caden C. With under 20 to go, under 20 to go. Watch top of the hill, guys. Watch top of the hill. Watch for the driver's stand, guys. Watch for the driver's stand. Watch for the driver's stand. The driver's stand is clear. With time winding out, everybody will be done as you cross our finish line. Diego Bettenker, you are done. Everyone else will be done as you cross our finish line. Thomas Herb, you are on. Marshall in the front side. Marshall in the front side. Diego, you are done. Willie, you are done. Everyone finishing out their last lap. Waiting on one. Waiting on one. And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshall, grab your blowers, taking the win. Diego Bettenker, Bialis in the 2. Hastings in the 3. C in the 4. M, Herb, Smith, Pease. Canfield, Calvario, going to be your 10 running order. Race number 13. 17.5 lock timing. A main event. You are up next.
Sean Horton.
Drivers from race number 12, please turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back out on the track. Corner marshal for me, please.
Danny Reinhold.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming out. Hope you had a good time. All right, marshals, your spots. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in. 17.5 lock timing. A main event. It's going to be Sean Horton on the 1, Gary Ross on
Chris
the
Byers.
2, Aiden Lynn
Gary
on the
Rivers.
3, Paul Weir on the 4, Jim on the 5, Maxwell on the 6, Reinhold on the 7, Gold on the 8, Byers on the 9, Deline on the 10. Marshals to your spots, please.
1 minute to the start of the
Spots.
race. Chim. Ty Gold.
All right, with that being
David
said, no
James
more
Maxwell.
laps, no more laps, no more
45
laps.
seconds to the start of the race.
Line up the cars. So McDonald, Maxwell, Reinhold, Gold, Byers, Deline. You can all move up a spot. from
30
where you
seconds to the start of the
qualified.
race.
So McDonald into the 4. Everyone else, line up behind him.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Let's keep it clean. Going at the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy. Somebody gets it wrong on the front side. Gets them marshaled out. Thank you, Brooks. Here, Polson leading out. He pushes it wide. Lynn to the inside. So Lynn, Horton, and Rasta with Maxwell and Gold in tow. And then Lynn gets it wrong, bottom of the hill. That moves Horton back up into the top spot. 3-car dance. Working their way. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Yay. Thank you. It's going to be Sean Horton on top. Maxwell finding his way up into the top 2. Ty Gold into 3. Deline now into 3. Then a 3-car dance coming up onto the tabletop. They go. Let's keep it clean, gentlemen. Keep it clean. Marshall in the back triple. Marshall in the back triple. Hey, Craig, will you let Ethan know I'm up next? Thank you very much. Watch on the front side. Watch on the front side. Sean Horton leading out. James Maxwell in the 2. Ty Gold in the 3. Gary Rasta in the 4. Gold getting a little crazy off the end of the double-double. Drops him down 3 spots. So now Ty Gold going to find his way into the 3. Reinhold into the 4. Deline, Lynn, and Byers all going at it. In front of the driver's stand. Patience. It is Sean Horton leading out. Maxwell in the 2. Reinhold now finding his way up into the top 3 with Gold in the 4, Lynn in the 5. Byers in the 6. Lynn and Byers going at it through the front side to a ripple. Lynn back to the inside. Here comes Rasta. He goes to the inside on Byers. Byers gets a run in front of the driver's stand. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Watch off the end of the straightaway. It is clear. Reinhold gets it wrong. That drops him 3 spots. Watch on the front side. Watch on the front side. Watch on the front side. Leader. Going to be Sean Horton. Maxwell in the 2. Lynn in the 3. Gold in the 4. Looks like Byers in the 5. Deline in the 6. Reinhold in the 7. Marshall in the front triple. Clear. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch it off the end of the jump section. Watch out the end of the thing. Thank you, Thomas. Now Lynn setting his sights on Maxwell. In front of the driver's stand they go. Leader on deck is still going to be Sean Horton. He is moving and motivating. Maxwell got a rear view mirror of the all yellow of Lynn. Coming in the tabletop, that'll be 2nd and 3rd. 4th is going to be Gold. Lynn comes in just a bit short. Thank you, Caden. With 3 minutes in, 2 to go, 3 and 2 to go. It's all Horton. He's coming up on Reinhold. That'll be Leader working with you. Please hold your line. And McDonald, Leader right in front of you. You know what to do. Thank you very much. Maxwell in the 2. Lynn in the 3. Gold in the 4. Deline in the 5. Reinhold in the 6. I believe. I could be mistaken, but I don't know. It's not my first rodeo. Reinhold and Deline going at it for 5 and 6 in front of the driver's stand with Rasta in tow. So 5, 6, 7. Off the Dragon's back they go. Your Leader working off the Dragon's back, coming up on Rasta. That'll be Leader working it. In that 2 spot is going to be the pink wheel or orange wheel or however you want to say it, neon red of Maxwell. He puts it upside down. Lynn not quite close enough to capitalize with less than a minute. Watch it from the driver's stand. Watch for the driver's stand. Watch for the driver's stand. Thank you, Diego. Sean Horton leading out. Maxwell in the 2. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Lynn in the 3. Gold in the 4. Marshall out front, please. Thank you, Brooks. Rasta and Reinhold going at it. That's 5 and 6. Under 20 to go, drivers. Under 20 to go. Race number 13 on track. Race number 14, 2-wheel drive modified. You are up next. I will need about 7 volunteer marshals after race number 14. Starting to wind this one down, and that is going to be a race. Everyone will be done. Just cross our finish line. Gary Rasta, you are done. Byers, Reinhold, Chim Chim, Deline, you are all done. Waiting on a couple. Waiting on a couple. Maxwell in the 2, you are done. Thank you, Caden. Gold trying to set his sights on Lynn. Not going to get it done on that, but still going to finish out in the top 4. Marshals, grab your blower, start blowing off your areas. Race number 14, 2-wheel drive modified. You're on deck.
Transponder 9366634. Zach Noya. Chase Point.
Alrighty, guys. Need all those drivers in that last race out to marshal positions, please. Let's make sure here. I need someone on the 4 cone. I got someone going on the 8. Got someone on the hill already. Bing, bing, boom. Maxwell, if you get the 4 for me, that'd be great. All right, 2 will mod. Let's wait for Lake, and you guys can get your laps in. All right, to Ahmad, you can slowly roll them out, check them in.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh,
Zippy.
nailed it. All righty, guys. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
We're going to have Zach on the 1, Boyd on the 2, Lake on the 3.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Modified. A few drivers out and out early. Had some not plans, but appreciate all the ones staying. All right, marshals, look alive. Watch your
Less than
areas. Drivers, we're going racing on the sound of the tone. And just like that, Zach Noy's going to lead us out with Chase Boyd in tow. Lake trying to do the triple. The top 2 runners doing the double single. Action, as always, your leaders. Oh, Zach giving Chase, letting Boyd go through. Double, they go cleanly. Lake right there in the 3 spot. Waiting to see if someone makes a mistake. Boyd trying to catch out early, but as they come down that front straightaway, still going to be Boyd, Noya, Lake. Triple out of your top, all 3. Nice and clean, your top 2. Trying to take a breakaway here from Lake. Lake taking the shortcut method. Boyd makes a mistake, rolls it over out of the double-double. Noya going to get a little breathing room as he comes to that center triple. So you got Noya by the line, Boyd by the line. Zach goes through the front section cleanly. Boyd pretty clean, so see if Boyd through this lap can kind of pick up a little bit pace. Trying to catch Noya here. Lake just sending it out for the crowd, get a little hang time with a smile on his face. That's what it's about. Right now, Noya still up front behind. Guess operations 2.2 right now. Let's see what Boyd can do here with 3:35 to go. Smooth, consistent is what it's going to take. Noya by the line, Boyd by the line. Separation was 2.2, now down to 1.9. So Boyd, ever so softly, making some room. Cutting it ever so close on that little track cut right there. Not really a track cut, but definitely Lake finding it wrong in the center. No harm, no foul, can marshal himself. So separation was 1.9 between your top 2. Now it is 1.7, so a few tenths every lap. Boyd getting that line pretty dialed over there. 2 down, 3 to go, drivers. Lake gonna pull aside, let these 2 battle it out as that separation is dwindling. Noya by the line, Boyd by the line. Now down to 0.8, under a second for that separation. Boyd tried for that perfect downside to do that little double shoot there, but overshot it just a bit. Had to scrub it. No harm, no foul. Keep it nice and smooth. With 2:30 to go, still Noya in the top spot, followed by Boyd as they go to the center triple. Up by the start-finish line. Separation now going to be just about 1.4 seconds. Noya makes a mistake. Boyd over the capitalize, so now Noya in chase. Noya's going to have to push it a little bit with 2:10 to go. Your top 2 front runners right here going over that center triple. Like making a little change on the radio, no harm, no foul. A little pit stop out of him. Oh, Noya, both Noya and Zach watch the double. Oh, it's clear. So they go back to race. The separation is going to be about the same it was. Now it's going to come down with 1:40 to go. Who can keep it clean without any mistakes? Down the little stair step center triple they go. Your top 2, you got Chase Boyd, that all yellow black Mugen MBS 1 makes a mistake. Zach checks up in that x-ray with the pink, white, and blue. Single, single, single. Now your top 2. Watch the center double doubles. Thank you, Maxwell. With 1:20 to go, your top 2 coming down that staircase, nose to tail. mixing it up over the triple down that front straightaway right here. Chase sending it a little hot, but no harm, no foul, keeps it clean. Oh, Zach found the little line there. With under about a minute to go, drivers, 4 down, 1 to go. Still Boyd, Noya, Lake. All eyes on Chase Boyd and Noya as they do that center triple again. Nice and clean out of your top two. About 35 seconds to go, still nose to tail, nothing has changed here. Swap positions, trying different lines on the track to see if there's an edge out of anything. But there it was. Boyd made a mistake. He has to get Marshall. Zach does get by with 18 seconds to go. Fantastic racing out of your top two runners right here. This will be their final lap with less than 3 drivers. As you cross the line, you guys will be done. So right now, all eyes on Noya to get it rubber side down and not make a mistake. 2 big mistakes, unfortunately, out of Boyd. Lake will finish in the top 3. Third place. Zach keeps it on all 4s. He will take the win, followed by Chase Boyd.
Thanks, sir.
Good job, guys.
All right, that's going to conclude two-wheel drive modified. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Marshals, grab those blowers. Blow off your areas, please. Race number 15. You guys are up next. It's our lock time in 4-wheel drive. Amen. Gonna need about 7 volunteer marshals, please. Gonna need plenty of marshals. We got 2 more to go, guys. Can use all the marshals and karma coming your way.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to need about 7 volunteer marshals, please. About 7 volunteer marshals. Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate you on that.
Siegfried Ravenna.
Race number 15. 4-wheel drive, lock timing coming at you. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Marshals to your spots, please.
Austin Harrell.
Marshals to your
Brian
spots.
Cross. Nicholas Coons. Sean Horton.
All right, I'm going to be looking for 1, 2, 3 volunteer marshals. I'm looking for 3 volunteer marshals. Actually, John Calvario can come out and marshal because he did marshal after 2-wheel drive stock. Again, I need 3 volunteer quarter marshals. 3 volunteer marshals. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Qualifying order will be Stacker on the 10, Gold on the 9, Rabineau on the 8, Maxwell on the 7, Coons on the 6, Russell on the 5, Hastings on the 4, Cross on the 3, Horton on the 2, Harrell on the pole.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. I am still going to be looking for 1 volunteer marshal. Looking for 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 6. 1 volunteer marshal on
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And I need a volunteer marshal on code number 5. I need 2 volunteer marshals. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you, Mike. You're good right over there. I need 1 volunteer marshal on cone 5.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I can sit here all dang night. Miss Rabineau, are you marshaling over there? Okay, if I could get you standing up for me, sir. Thank you very much.
Less than 5.
Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you, volunteer marshals. You guys are rocking and rolling. I appreciate you immensely. 4-wheel drive lock timing. You kids know the gig. Let's keep it clean, have a little fun. Sound of the tone. Harrell leading us out with Horton in tow. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. It is clear. Somebody gets it wrong. That was Horton getting it wrong. Mike trying his best to get there with cars going in and out of his legs. Holy shnikes. It is Austin Harrell leading out. Russell in the 2. Hastings in the 3. Looks like Coons. Watch coming down the hill. Watch coming down the hill. Thank you, John. Appreciate you on that. Watch off the end of the straightaway. Watch it from the driver's stand. Watch it from the driver's stand. Let's clean it up on the backside, guys. Clean it up on the backside. Who was that? That was your leader. Where are you going? That was definitely not the line. Harold going to be leading out. Hastings in the 2. Coons and Maxwell going at it. So now Hastings going to find his way up onto the top side. Harold going to drop it to the 2 after an off-track excursion. Then he gets back to the inside on Luke. Coming through the center double-double section they go. Maxwell in the 3. Coons in the 4. Horton now making his way back up into the top 5. Race number 15 on track. Race number 16, final race of the day. Four-wheel drive expert. You are up next. It is all. Luke Hastings leading out. He's got a rear view mirror full of Austin Harrell. Maxwell just waiting to pick up some pieces. Thank you, Chase. First, second, and third coming into the top of the tabletop. Down they go. Horton in the 4. Cross in the 5. First, second, and third working their way through the backside double. Here a little bit of bump and rub off the pipe. Maxwell going to find a way around the outside. Watch in center, watch in center. Thank you, Brooks. Luke Hastings leading out. Maxwell finding up into the 2. Watch the bottom of the hill, watch bottom of the hill. Thank you, John. Good job, sir, thank you. Hastings, Maxwell, Harrell. First, second, and third in from the driver's stand. Backside double. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. And it's going to be Horton in the 4. Looks like Cross in the 5. Coons in the 6. Gold in the 7. Rabineau in the 8. Now Rabineau and Gold going to be going at it. Here comes Harrell. I'll stop talking about you. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch from the driver's stand. Watch in from the driver's stand. From the driver's stand clear. Thank you, Brooks. Nice. Lay on. Luke Hastings leading out. Maxwell in the 2, Harrell in the 3. Maxwell gets it wrong in the front double-double. That moves Harrell back up into the top 2. Horton now going to set his sights on Maxwell. And then Harrell does a lake move right into the pole. Trust me, that's not the way around the track. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. That'll be second working there, Chucky. Please hold your line. And third and fourth. So Luke Hastings leading out. Horton now finding his way up into the top 3 around Maxwell. Through the stair step they go. And then Harrell gets it wrong. Maxwell gets into the side of him. Marshals them both out. And they resume. Back out in front is going to be Luke Hastings on top. Austin Harrell in that 2. Oh, Maxwell gets it wrong on the back jump section. That moves Horton into the 3. Maxwell into the 4 with 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. And for the timing scoring, it is Luke Hastings leading out. Austin Harrell in the 2. Gap was 1.8, this time by 0.8 of a second. Harrell gets it wrong in front of the driver's stand. Going to fall back off the back door of Hastings again with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. And then Maxwell and looks like Cross now. Cross making his way up into the top 4 now, setting his sights on Horton. So 3 and 4 working in front of the tabletop. Down the stair step they go. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. It is clear. Hastings and Harrell working through the uphill. Backside double. Double they go. Watch coming in the front side triple. Watch coming in the front side triple. Front side triple is clear. Thank you, Willie. Luke Hastings on top. Austin Harrell in that 2. Siegfried, you'll have leader in second. Good job. Good, sir. Nicely done. Under 25 to go. Under 25 to go. Cross and Horton going at it in front of the driver's stand. That is battle for 3 and 4. Horton goes back to the inside on Cross. And then here comes Maxwell. They both get into it. Watch coming up the backside double. Chase doing everything he can to get there. With time winding out, and that will be time. You'll be done across our finish line. Sean Horton, you are done. Siegfried Rabineau, you are done. Everyone else is going to be done across our finish line. Maxwell, you are done. Watch out, Brooks. Brian, you are done. Chucky, you are done. Brian Russell, Gold, you are done. Waiting on Hastings, Harrell, and Coons. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your ears. Final race of the night. Four-wheel drive expert coming at you next. Kids, four-wheel drive, lock timing drivers, I need you guys back on the track.
John
Four-wheel drive,
Calgary.
lock timing, back on the track. Roll them out. Check them in. Should not be looking for any volunteer marshals. Should have all my marshal spots covered. So let's see here. Keller left, Jensen left. That's going to mean Jace Hastings on the pole, Calvario on the 2. So we got a 2-car dance. All right. So no more laps, line up the cars. No more laps, line up the cars. And if we are cleared for takeoff on marshals, you're good.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Thank you, Chase. I got Harold there, Horton there. All right. 2-car dance of four-wheel drive.
Jace
Expert.
Hastings.
You guys are going at the sound of the toe.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Jace Hastings leading us out. Calvario in the 2. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming out today. Don't forget, we'll do it all over again Wednesday night. Hastings pushes it wide. Calvario just a bit inside. That's going to move Jace into the top spot. Calvario into the 2. But we'll do it all over again Wednesday night. So if you don't quite have enough fix on the track, come on out Wednesday night. Race to start at 7. And then round 3 of the dual Holiday Point Series. Coming at you locked and loaded next Saturday at 1 o'clock. So huge thanks to everyone coming on out. Again, I cannot thank all my volunteer marshals enough for helping me out today. You guys are rocking and rolling. We should be done. I was hoping around 7:20 to 7:30. We are right on target. Jace Hastings is going to be leading us out. Calvario in the 2. Now it's, oh my goodness. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Austin. A little tip from Uncle Earl, that pole does not move. I know. I found out. It's all Jace Hastings leading out. Calvario in the 2. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Jace Hastings through the Dragon's back he goes, coming into the center section of the track. Calvario in front of the driver's stand. It can be. Oh, yeah, that was my. It's keeping these guys, gainfully employed. All right, Jace Hastings going to be leading out. He's got a decent lead on Calvario. Calvario throwing it down cold in the second round of qualifying today. So regardless of how late you're going to be, you can always, if there's room, we'll find a spot for you. It is Jace Hastings leading out. Rocking the Renner ride from his brother. Calvario in the 2. Oh, crap. What kind of race director am I? I suck. Hey, it's moist in here. Hey, hey, hey. Did you even notice you have a color on your number now? You probably didn't, did you? Not my problem. There's screens all around the place. Just look. Watch in the center, watch in the center. Hastings gets upside down. Calvario trying to make a nail biter out of it. Goes really inside on the stair step. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Race number 16 starting to wind out. We'll have our main events posted up on the U of Tube channels here later this afternoon. Actually, later tonight, I should say. Huh? It is a dark blue. Hastings on top. Calvario in the 2. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. It is Jace Hastings on top. He's got about 6.5 seconds on Calvario. Calvario working through the short straightaway. And at the end of the race, outgoing marshals, if you could just grab the blowers and bring them over here to the wall, I would appreciate it. Track will be closed. Hastings gets it just a bit short on the backside triple. No harm, no foul. He has about 7 seconds on John in the 2 spot with under 30 to go. Drivers under 30 to go. Hastings on top. Calvario in the 2. Double out of Jace. Keeping it rubber side down. Just a bit wide on that one. No harm, no foul. Calvario in the 2 with the white, yellow, and red. With less than 10, everyone will be on their white flag lap. And thanks so much for coming on out. We'll see you guys on the flip side if I don't get a chance to say bye-bye. Bye-bye. That is time on the master clock. Ouch. Off the gas so the marshal can get you. Jace Hastings, you are done. Waiting on one. Waiting on one. Oh. And that is the race. I'll stop. All right, thank you guys for coming on out. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Marshall, grab those blowers. Just kind of bring them over to the wall, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you.